Hi, welcome. It's Meredith. I am here with our message for Monday, the 12th of August, 2019. We're using 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot for our message today. Our card from the bottom of the deck is 10 of Cups. Perfect way to start a Monday, right? Happiness, joy, contentment, stability, connection. I was reading up on this card recently, and there's a lot of influence on the card for happiness within families, children, blossoming, doing very well, partnerships, career, work, all of it in peace and in harmony. In spite of the fact that this is a Mars and Pisces energy on the card, which I found so interesting, because we look at Mars and we think of it as a warlike energy, which creates challenge. And what I took away from that intuitively is that it's the Mars energy that made this happen. It's that strength and determination and will even that creates the fulfillment, the stability that we find on the 10. So all of our relationships are thriving and fulfilling. The connection between us and those we love is super, super strong. And the Mars energy creates a beautiful bond there. So let's see what this wonderful, fulfilling 10 among the happiest cards in tarot brings us with the other cards. Talk about stability. Well, there's our 4 of Wands. Great foundation, which you find there on the 10, and it's the honeymoon card, so happiness, contentment, and pardon. There's security and love and reward and confidence, vitality in this card. So all of those same energies are found in the 10. This is a Venus and Aries card, so Aries ruled by Mars. We've got a double dose of Mars energy here. But with Venus present, you have the complement. The harmonizing of opposite energies. Beautiful. So there's harmony here and peace as well. Fantastic way to start our week, right? Let's see what comes with it. 8 of Cups. Well, I've actually been reading up on all the suits, but I've spent quite a bit of time in the Cups. And one of the things that I find interesting about the 8 is that I consider it to be a little bit of an acidic card. It brings some bitter with the sweet. And some say this is a card of departure, moving on or out of something. And the more I read on the card, the more I feel that this card connects beautifully to temperance, in that there's alchemy in this card. So we often sense an energy here that is positive, it's forward moving, it's super stable, it's an 8, double 4, right? Super strong. It's coming with a 4, very strong foundation, so there's a lot of supportive energy in the card, though it's a Saturn and Pisces energy as well, so that's kind of a harsh acidic energy to the Pisces flow. But it stirs the pot, which is the whole point, which creates contrast for us to look at things through a different lens. And there's almost always an eclipse on the card. So there's your different lens to view the world from, to take a look at the contrast. Not only that, with the eclipse energy in the card, it is a reminder that each time we have an eclipse, the sun and the moon together, whether one's obscuring the other, doesn't matter. It opens up a doorway of energy that flows into our earthly atmosphere that we are not typically exposed to, and it's that very energy that creates change, which becomes the alchemy in the situation, and how we work through that, or not through it, but with it, to create our 10 of Cups. So our 8 is moving on to the 10, and it's happening on the 4, which is the foundation in the reading, which is one of the happiest cards in the minor suits of tarot, not too far behind the 10 as well. So positive, joyful, and you've got Mars energy here, you've got Saturn energy here, which allows us to dig deep into some of the BS that needs our attention, because that can feel very contrasting to the love and contentment that we are manifesting for in our 10 and our 4. So the 8 really stirs up all the stuff that requires attention. We can be standing on the most stable and rewarding foundation ever, and still we will discover things that are uncomfortable to us, that require change, that require the alchemy of the atmosphere, of the astrology, of the eclipses, so that we can get a different perspective and make a change to frequency. We can expand that, we can elevate that, we can enhance that. And the 4 of Wands also brings a message of living our impassioned truth and expressing that. So it expresses in the 10, it expresses in itself, of course, and creates contrast in the 8, so that we have, new and different perspectives. Let's take a look at what comes with this. So we have the 8, 9, and 10 of Cups, and what we're seeing here now is progress. The 9 is beautiful. I love seeing cards in the same suit consecutively. They don't have to line up in order, but we do have the consecutive progression through the suit, which means that we are taking a look at the contrast that the 8 provides, and we're using that as our leverage so that we're launching ourselves toward happiness, toward joy, contentment, and fulfillment here on the 10. The 9 is a maximized potential kind of card. It's called the wish card. It invites us to make a wish because our dreams are fulfilling. They are coming true. We're beginning to see evidence for, even if it's something in the 8 that feels like a contrast, that feels out of harmony with our true intention. Because whatever is out of harmony is going to require our attention so that we can, again, elevate, expand, shift the frequency so that it's much more stable and in harmony with our true goal. And the 9 is another, this is Jupiter in Pisces. It's another Pisces energy card. So we have now the good fortune of Jupiter blessing the reading. So while we've got challenge in the Mars energy and the Saturn energy, it's tempered by the Jupiter energy. Fantastic. So it brings good fortune. So even the most challenging of situations, where you've got Venus in Aries on the 4 potentially opposing one another, there's true harmony here because of the other suits. It's beautiful. So whatever it brings the message that whatever challenge you encounter today is one that creates reward, and you see the value in, and you're able to elevate your frequency to something much more in keeping here with the 10. So you are the change, you are the alchemy, and anything that shows up in opposition to or in challenge to your goal, dream, desire, and intention, you're going to shift it today on a really stable foundation of joy, love, peace, and contentment. That's fantastic. Ooh, I love seeing cards like this. Okay, let's move on to our angel answers. Ask a question if you have one. Let the cards be a confirmation to you if you don't. And our first card is on the floor. The situation will improve. How perfect is that? It's exactly what these cards are saying. Any challenge you meet today, you have all the resources to overcome. If you encounter an obstacle, it's there for your consideration. It's there for contrast and new perspective. And let's come back to the 8 for just a moment. While there is always an eclipse on the card, keep in mind that we had 2 eclipses in July. I'm not sure where we are right now with eclipse season and what's next. I'll have to look that up. However, that eclipse energy is still valid and current for us. We are still navigating with this. And it's a blessing to us because it creates an opportunity to look at challenges and obstacles and know that we are the alchemy of change in the situation, that we're going to elevate, expand, and heal whatever's in front of us that feels out of alignment with our 10. That's all that contrast really does for us. It just presents the opportunity to see what's in alignment or what doesn't feel harmonious, and gives us the opportunity to check it out and change it up. Next card. Yes. Our sweet, simple yes. Not our emphatic one, just sweet and simple. Yes, this is us saying yes to all of the goodness that's on the table right here. This is representative of every yes that led to all of this. And if you asked a yes, no, there it is. Next. Forgiveness again. We've seen this one recently. So there's something to transform, transmute, elevate, let go of, and bless yourself with forgiveness, or someone else if that's appropriate. All right, next card, last card for us, comes from the universe. Has your back. This is our affirmation for the day. Happiness is my birthright. Heck yeah, it is. Shine your happy light, everyone. All right, there's our reading for Monday. Make it a beautiful, beautiful, miraculous day. Like, share, subscribe here on the channel. Leave a comment if you're guided. Blessings, joy, happiness, and peace, everyone. Bye for now.